Hosanna! 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 Boys and girls, this week is Holy Week. It is my favorite week of an entire year. Why? Because we get to learn all about Jesus and leading up to his death and his resurrection. And he just shows us exactly how much he loves us. Boys and girls, I made a palm branch and I'm saying, Hosanna, Hosanna. Because the first day of our week is when Jesus rode into Jerusalem on a donkey. And as he rode, the people put up their palm branches and they yelled, Hosanna, Hosanna, which means save us. And they laid their palm branches on the ground. And they took off their jackets. And they laid those on the ground. Because they didn't want Jesus or the donkey to have to walk on the dirt. And as they did this, the crowd is cheering, Hosanna, just like a parade, boys and girls. Jesus rode on a donkey down that path. He rode into Jerusalem, knowing what was coming. Boys and girls, as we celebrate Palm Sunday, it's a very important day, knowing that Jesus took the donkey and rode into Jerusalem with all of the people cheering for him, but him knowing that at the end of his week, he would be dying on a cross for you and for me. So boys and girls, today, as we talk about Palm Sunday, I want you to pretend. Make a palm branch. Pretend like you guys are there in Jerusalem. Hold that parade. Get excited. Jesus is coming. He's here. What would you do if all of a sudden you heard, Jesus is coming? Would you run out and try to see him? I would. It's so exciting, boys and girls, that as we journey through Holy Week, we get to talk about Jesus' love. So how can you make a parade? How can you make it so that you get to pretend like Jesus is here? He's riding on that donkey. Maybe in your living room, you take some coats and lay down on the ground, and then you take a stuffed animal and walk the stuffed animal down the path. Maybe if you have brothers or sisters, you can make the path and one of you gets to pretend to be Jesus and the other people get to pretend to be the crowd. Get excited, boys and girls. Jesus is here. He's coming and he loves you. So this week, we get to work on our resurrection eggs. If you haven't made them yet, that's okay. Make them with us. But if you have, let's start with days 1 and 2. Do you think you can find eggs 1 and 2 with me? All right, let's do it. All right, boys and girls, did you go get your resurrection eggs? I have egg number 1 and number 2 all ready for you. If you haven't made your resurrection eggs, that's okay. Make them now. So if I open number 1, it's a picture of a Bible. Why do you think a picture of a Bible would be in our first Easter egg? Boys and girls, I have our favorite kids' Bible here at home. And if I open it up, I'm going to go to the book of Luke, because that's where it talks about Jesus entering Jerusalem. In the book of Luke, I'm reading all about how Jesus enters Jerusalem. That's the story of Jesus riding on the donkey of Palm Sunday. And that leads me to egg number 2. If I open it up, in egg 2, there's a donkey. Right in the Bible, it tells us that there's going to be a donkey colt tied up for Jesus. and he is to ride it. So boys and girls, this week as we journey, we know that the story of Jesus' love for us is found in the Bible. And on Palm Sunday, he rode in to Jerusalem on a donkey, and the people had palm branches, and they yelled, what? If you said, Hosanna, 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 you are right. I'm so thankful that even though we can't be at school together this week, we can still learn together, can't we? So today, get up, make your parade route. If you want to take a picture and post it to Facebook or send it to me in an email, I would love to see it. I want to see what you guys are up to. You see me, let me see you. Boys and girls, this week, it's going to be different. Mrs. Bilski's teaching you lessons on a computer or a tablet or a phone. I'm filming these from my house, not from work. But you know what? That doesn't change the story. That doesn't change that Jesus came on Palm Sunday and rode in on a donkey to Jerusalem. It doesn't change the rest of the week. And this week we're going to learn all about how Jesus had a meal with his friends, how he washed their feet, how he prayed in a garden, how he got arrested, how he died on the cross. But that's not where it ends, right? You guys know Jesus didn't stay in the grave. He rose. That's what we're going to celebrate on Easter. So I can't wait to celebrate this week with you. But before we go, you have to do me a favor. I know we can't be together, but that doesn't mean that we can't have fun together. So in chapel, we always sing the song Shine. Because you guys are Jesus' little disciples, aren't you? You guys get to tell the good stories. The good news, the great news, the ultimate love of Jesus. So you need to get up. We're going to sing our song. We're going to sing Shine. Because it helps us to remember the light that's inside of us comes from Jesus. Go share this good news, the stories, the love. Even if it's with just mom and dad or your brothers and sisters, you guys can still share them. So boys and girls, whatever you're doing this week, I would love to see it. Ask mom and dad to snap a picture of you, whether you're doing your Shine video, whether you're doing some of the worksheets that your teacher sent home. Maybe it's you teaching the resurrection eggs to your family. I want to see it. You can post it or send me an email. I would love to hear from you. And even better, your teachers would love to hear from you. We miss you guys. We love you guys. So get up. Let's shine. Let's sing it.
This light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Go out, have some fun, celebrate Jesus' love for you and me. I love you guys. I miss you. I'll see you tomorrow.